in the Southern Grand.
Everything I've ever loved is gone. Lost my wife and lost my home.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
This deep and lost it goes, sun don't shine anymore.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
Ten's gonna cry to myself, tell my heart there's nothing left.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
I walk the floor of the streets of town, don't guess I'll ever live it down.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
I heard that Lonesome was so closing, lonely midnights come and go.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
So I'll just live a life alone, maybe someday she'll come home.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
Ten's gonna cry to myself, tell my heart there's nothing left.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
I walk the floor of the streets of town, don't guess I'll ever live it down.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
My love for her will linger on, even though she's done me wrong.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
So I'll just live a life alone, maybe someday she'll come home.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
Ten's gonna cry to myself, tell my heart there's nothing left.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
I walk the floor of the streets of town, don't guess I'll ever live it down.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
Ten's gonna cry to myself, tell my heart there's nothing left.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
I walk the floor of the streets of town, don't guess I'll ever live it down.
I've never been so lonesome in my life.
Hey, thank you very much. Another great day with the weather, and bands are all here and coming in, so we're really looking forward to kind of having just a big day here at Gloryland Park. It's one of the best festivals that you'll ever be able to attend right here, and we play a lot of festivals over the year's time, and it's always great to be back here and kind of pick and sing here, because this is a real festival. There's a fellow on my right-hand side. I introduced him last night, and I'm going to do it again today because I know there's a lot of new people here. Give him a good hand. He plays the old-time fiddle. He does a real great job with it. His name's Ward Stout, so give him a hand. We're going to get him to fiddle one for you right now, one called Roscoe. Ford Stout. Doing a good job on an old-time number there, one called Roscoe. I'll kind of introduce everybody else to you. You know who's picking and singing here. For the ones that weren't here last night, we got a couple of new fellows in the band that kind of drove a lot of miles to be able to come east and play some music, and we'd like for you to give them a good hand. From the state of Arizona, around Phoenix Way, give him a hand picking the 5-string banjo, and his name's Mike Bubb, playing the 5-string banjo. And yes, they do have bluegrass out west. You got to learn to pick the old-time banjo there, and being a long ways maybe from the core of the bluegrass, but he does a fine job. And next to him, we're back of him, and back of all of us, really, and he's, maybe he'll step up here so you can see his smiling faces more. Give him a good hand. He's from the state of Indiana, and he's playing the upright bass, and his name is Brad Hudson. And on the mandolin, boy, we played together a good number of years. Give him a hand. Joe Allison playing the mandolin. And also beside me over here, we've played together for a good number of years. His name's Dan Paisley. Give him a hand. And I'm Bob Paisley. We appreciate it. Dan's going to sing you one called Soul Down the River.
You never know what it means to sit and cry after your heart is broken too. Someday you learn and your soul will burn and die when someone double crosses you. I'm a soul down the river to pull the broken dream, drifting beside down the stream. Soul down the river on a ship that won't return, but it echoes in the sea of broken dreams.
Thank you. One called Soul Down the River. That's kind of getting two jobs done at one time, putting a string on and kind of singing too. When you play this music for a while, you kind of learn to do a couple things at one time. We had Danny get his in tune back there. We had a request for a song that we did last night. It was a slow number. It was one that we had on the Brandywine album. It's been a real good song. Anyway, Dan getting all tuned up here, and he'll help us join in and sing here. This is called Have You Lost All the Love You Ever Had for Me? Have you lost all the love you had for me? Everything I do makes you blue. I don't believe you love me, for it's so plain to see. Have you lost all the love you had for me? Have you lost all the love that you ever had for me? Or have you found somebody new? I wish that you would tell me, would mean so much to me. Have you lost all the love you had for me? I will set you free if you don't care for me. I don't want to stand in your way. I wish that you would tell me what means so much to me. Have you lost all the love you had for me? Have you lost all the love that you ever had for me? Or have you found somebody new? I wish that you would tell me what means so much to me. Have you lost all the love you had for me? Have you lost all the love that you ever had for me? Or have you found somebody new? I wish that you would tell me what means so much to me. Have you lost all the love you had for me? Have you lost all the love you had for Have you lost all the love you ever had for me? Joe, how about picking one on the man and get Joe Allison? We're going to get Joe Allison around now with the mandolin to do one. This is one that Joe wrote himself. One called Dancing in the Quicksand. listen to the Quicksand, Joe Allison. Joe's got a mighty fine mandolin tape with some flat-top guitar picking in it. So, and we have a few albums and tapes after the show. Why, if you want to round the corner over there, you'll find either mandolin tapes or and guitar playing, a little bit of everything on it. Joe Allison's tape, plus our own records. Why, we'd appreciate it if you'd stop by. Alrighty, we're going to get Dan around to do a little number here, and this is a song that it's not really really that old a number, but it sure sounds like kind of like an old-time bluegrass song, and we liked it a lot. This is called Mountain Sweetheart.
In the Carolina mountains, where the riffling waters fall, arm in arm we walk together, those happy hours I still recall. In a cabin in the valley, beneath the pines so green and high, there my blue-eyed daughter sway. Where the mountain meets the sky. We made a vow we'd love each other from her side. Sweet as honey from the comb. In a cabin in the valley, beneath the pines so green and high, there my blue-eyed darling sway, where the mountain meets the sky.
Number that we like a lot, one called Mountain Sweetheart. Okay, let's get call Joe Allison around and sing a little number right now. Get Joe up to do one. Okay. Joe does a fine job of singing, picking, and a little bit of everything. Do a little special tune in here. Here's Joe to sing one called On and On.
I'm so lonesome I could cry. Memories of how we once loved each other, and now you are saying goodbye. On and on, I follow my darling, and I wonder where she could be. On and on, I follow breaks my heart to hear your name. And my friends, they also love you, my darling, and they think that I am to blame. On and on I'll follow my darling, and I wonder where she could be. On and on I'll follow my darling, and I wonder if she'll ever think of me. I've had to follow you, my little darling. I can't see when the sun goes down. And by your side is my destination. The road is clear, and that's where I'm bound. On and on I'll follow my darling, and I wonder where she could be. On and on I'll follow my darling, and I wonder if she'll ever think of me.
On and on. All right. I'm going to kind of gather around now, and I don't know if you folks like the fiddle like I do. I love the old-time fiddle and all the fiddle playing, and it's seems like it's some of the greatest music there is, the old-time fiddle music. And Joe not only picks a mandolin, but he does a great job with the fiddle, and we're going to get him and word around now to do one on the old-time fiddle. This one's called Roanoke.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, all right. Kind of good music. You get the old fiddles going. Here's Dan to sing a song. This is probably the most requested song we have right now. We've traveled around a good bit this summer and all over Canada and all around. They're singing a song and wanting Dan to sing it. And we really like one called I'll Break Out Again Tonight.
Slowly the long day turns to night. Soon they'll turn off the prison light. Within my cell I'm inclined to be at home with you again. These ocean boys can't hold a dreaming man. I'll be at home to tuck the babies in. They can change my body, not my mind. So I'll break out again tonight. They don't know about my blue suit and my tie that I wear when I'm with you tonight. These Hudson boys can't hold a dreaming man. I'll be at home to tuck the babies in. They can change my body, not my mind. So I'll break out again tonight. Oh yes, I'll break out again tonight.
Yeah. I'll break out again tonight. Thank you very much. We like that song a lot. Here's a song that I wrote a while back, and we recorded one called How Many Times. Don't believe we've had a number on the 5-string banjo, so I'll mic around to do one right now. Here's one called Dear Old Dixie. That's Mike doing one on the 5-string banjo there. But I kind of run in and request two along as we go, so we'll get a couple more on the evening show. This is one that Dan sings. It was an older time country number, and it's been done bluegrass a few times, but hope you like our version of it. So, we live in two different worlds.
Someday when your memories wander, won't you come over mine? We live in two different worlds, dear. That's why we're so far apart. You built your world out of bells that were broken. I built a world in my heart. We live in two different worlds, dear. That's why we're so far apart. You built your world out of bells that were broken. I built a world in my heart.
All right, I guess we got time to get in another slow one before our set's over, and we'd like to do one that we have on a Live in Holland album that we have out there, so. One caller heard the lonesome whistle blow. I was riding number 9 in South Carolina. I heard it long, the whistle blow. Got in trouble, had to roam, had to leave my wife at home. I heard that long, the whistle blow. Just a kid acting smart, I went and broke my daughter's heart. I guess I was too young to know. They took me off the Georgia main, they locked me to a ball and chain. I heard that long, so whistle blow.
body shifts to shell, and my hair turns whiter than snow.
I'll never see a gal of mine, 'cause I'm in Georgia doing time.
I heard that lonesome whistle blow. I'll be locked here in the cell till my body shifts to shell, and my hair turns whiter than snow.
I've never seen a gal of mine, 'cause I'm in Georgia doing time.
I heard that lonesome whistle blow. I heard that lonesome whistle blow.
Thank you very much. Our time's about run out on us here. We've had a great time picking and singing for you this afternoon, and we'll be back this evening, so don't go away, which I know you won't, because it's a great afternoon of music coming up. We have a few albums and tapes around the corner and T-shirts, so if you're interested in any of the songs we sang, we have most of them on an album or tape, and we'd appreciate it if you'd stop by. We'll see you just a little bit later. We'll go off with a fiddle number called Fire in the Mountain.